Hey everyone, I am super excited about the mystery box and I'm loving the Smart Label Writable vinyl in the box. It is a particular favorite material of mine, and the gold is really pretty. Now my husband was asking for something for work recently. He's in the military, so he wanted like a nice shiny gold. I'm very particular about how I like things, so is he, and a lot of gold materials you can't write on. And then when you print, you don't get that metallic-y gold. So I really love the Smart Label Writable vinyl because it's that nice shiny gold and I can write on it. So I don't have to worry that my printer's not going to print it or that it's going to smudge if I write on it. So this mystery box had that gold writable vinyl and the black pens. So today I'm going to make him some goldish stickers, which I'm going to first add a shape to my canvas. I'm just going to grab a circle. I am making 2-inch circles and they already come in at 2 inches, so I'm good to go. I'm going to change my color up here. I'm going to select like an orangey color, and then I'm going to go to advanced and get more of a gold look. You don't have to do this, I just like the visual, so I do it that way. Then I'm going to go to images. I'm going to go to advanced search, and when I search anchor, I get plenty of options, but when I filter to draw only, I didn't find an anchor at all. So I unselected that filter. I'm sorry if you guys can hear that. My cats are not happy that I locked them out. So I apologize if you can hear that. I'm going to select this anchor and add it to my canvas and then go back to my canvas. Now I want to size this down. I usually just move it like that and get a visual, which that's 1.2. I'm going to go up to like 1.4. I think that's perfect. Now, because this is set to basic cut, that will cut. I don't want it to do that. I want to draw with the pen. Now, the pen follows the cut path. So when I change it to pen, you're going to see that it's just going to draw an outline. In this case, that's perfect for what I want. But some people may not like that. It's up to you. Now I'm going to click this here. It's our color swatch, and it's going to give me all my pen options. I'm using the 0.3 pens, the extra fine ones, but if you click marker, it will show you, I want to show you guys how it gets thicker here. See how those lines are thicker? That's more representative of how it's going to look at that thickness. Now I'm going to switch it back to the extra fine point pens that I'm using, and you're going to see how it gets thin. But this gives you a great visual. So I'm going to draw, use my mouse to draw around both. I'm going to go up to a line, and I'm just choosing center because it perfectly aligns it horizontally and vertically, so I don't have to do those steps individually. I can just do this once. Now, because it's a pen, we're going to click attach, and that's going to hold it in place for me. I do have my Joy already selected. I'm going to click make. Now I said stickers, not sticker, but I don't have to duplicate on my canvas. I can make my project copies change. So I'm going to choose without a mat, and I'm going to confirm. So we have a 5.5 inch wide material. The largest we can cut is 4 inches wide, and we have 13 inches long. So I should be able to fit 12. Let me see if my math's right there. So I changed project copies to 12 and click apply. Okay, so I'm only going to be able to fit 10. There is Design Space leaves, you can see some material up here and at the bottom to account for any errors. So you want to make sure you can always change your material here to 13 inches and it will show you like how much room you have left. You won't have enough to do another. So I can fit 10. So I'm going to click continue. My Joy is connected via Bluetooth like all of the Joy and Joy Extra machines, so it's going to find it. And then I'll be able to pick my material and then we can load and cut. So Smart Label Writable Vinyl. And then it's going to tell me to load my pen first. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that. Then we'll load the material. And then I'll come back and I'll show you how it pops up to remind you to put your blade back in. Okay, so I have my materials here. This is my weeding tool for when we're done. I'm just going to pull up a corner and weed it off, but I find it easier to do that. Now these are from the box, so I'm not sure if there's any, yeah, there's a little bit of tape on there, so I'm going to cut that off. It's right here in the front. And then the first thing I do is, because they have been packaged and I haven't had them stored tipped down like is recommended, I'm going to just take my little sticky note here. I'm going to scribble on the back and make sure that the ink is flowing nice and well. And once I know that that's good, I'm going to open this up, take my blade out. Now with all of my pens, I put the cap on before I put it in so I don't lose the cap. I did lock my cats out of here because they like to help me. So they will also knock it off the counter or my desktop if I leave it out. So multiple reasons that I do that. All right, I'm using this whole sheet, so I'm going to just close this packaging back up and set it aside. And then we are going to, it's an auto load, so once you get close to the roller rubbers, it's going to auto feed for you. Okay. Making sure we have enough material. And then it's going to draw all the anchors. And then I'll show you how it pops up to remind you to switch it back to your blade so it can cut. Okay, so now you're going to get this prompt. So you're just going to open your clamp, take your pen out, and put your blade back in. Don't forget to close your clamp. I've done that once or twice. And then you're going to click go, and it's going to do all the cutting. Okay, so they have all been drawn and cut. You can see. And I'm going to rub my finger all over it. No smudging. Okay? And then I'm just going to peel up in the corner where there's no design with my weeding tool. Okay? And just peel it off. And we have 10 perfect stickers. Alright guys, if you have any questions, just let me know.